This is an amazing development. Plato's burial place finally revealed after AI deciphers ancient scroll carbonized in Mount Vesuvius Eruption. I wonder how many other scrolls will reveal various things to us. Researchers used AI to decipher an ancient papyrus that includes details about where Greek philosopher Plato is buried. This decipherment of an ancient scroll has revealed where the Greek philosopher Plato is buried, Italian researchers suggest. Graziano Ranocchia, a philosopher at the University of Pisa, and colleagues used artificial intelligence AI to decipher text preserved on charred pieces of papyrus recovered in Heraclium, an ancient Roman town located near Pompeii, according to the translated statement from Italy's National Research Council. And like Pompeii, Heracleum was destroyed in 39 AD when Mount Vesuvius erupted, cloaking the region in ash and pyroclastic flows. One of the scrolls carbonized by the eruption includes the writings of Philodemus of Gadara. He lived around 110 to 30 BC, an Epicurean philosopher who studied in Athens and later lived in Italy. This text, known as the History of the Academy, details the academy that Plato founded in the 4th century BC and gives details about Plato's life, including the place of his burial. Historians already knew that Plato, the famous student of Socrates who wrote down his teacher's philosophies as well as his own, was buried at the academy which the Roman general Sulla destroyed in 86 BC, but researchers were not sure exactly where on the school's grounds that Plato, who died in Athens in 348 or 347 BC, had been laid to rest. However, with advances in technology, researchers were able to employ a variety of cutting-edge techniques, including infrared and ultraviolet optical imaging, thermal imaging, and tomography to read the ancient papyrus, which is now part of the collection at the National Library of Naples. So far, researchers have identified 1,000 words, or roughly 30% of the text written by Philodemus. Among the most important news, we read that Plato was buried in the garden reserved for him, a private area intended for the Platonic school of the Academy of Athens, near the so-called Museum or Sacculum Sacred of the Muses. Researchers wrote in the statement, until now it was only known that he was buried generically in the Academy. The text also details how Plato was sold into slavery, quote-unquote, sometime between 404 and 399 BC. It was previously thought that this occurred in 387 BC. Another part of the translated text describes a dialogue between characters in which Plato shows disdain for the musical and rhythmic abilities of a barbarian musician from Thrace, that's northern Greece, according to the statement. This is not the first time that researchers have used AI to read ancient scrolls that survived Mount Vesuvius' eruption. Earlier this year, researchers deciphered a different scroll that was charred during the volcanic eruption at a nearby villa that once belonged to Julius Caesar's father-in-law. This is by Jennifer Nalewicki on Live Science. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.